So I know we talked about you having filming experience prior to just being a photographer. Not just being a photographer, but prior to being a photographer. What are the other things that you do pertaining to that? 'Cause I know you said film editing.
Yeah. As in the ancient days of my old past.
You make it sound like you 100 years old.
I is. Chicago age like dog years. I promise you,
Yes,
for sure.
indeed.
So in the ancient days of my past, I work in porn, like we talked about earlier. I love porn. I love. It's not about watching people have sex. It's not about the sexual life. It's the art. You know, you look at a film, you look at the color grading, you look at the color, what they're doing, how to best articulate what the director has in mind, because the director can say, "This is what I want," right? And he'll say, "Hey." And I don't want to be vulgar or anything, but he say, I want the back shot scene, I want the full frontal, and then I want the money shot.
Okay.
If you don't know what the money shot is, you need to Google it and you can talk about it here. I'll tell you. So my job,
That's the second shot.
right? Yeah, you know, okay. So my job is to take that, right? Because he's gonna shoot it, clean it up, edit, run it through post, and make it visually good for the person that's going to watch this scene. All right? No, I'm not going to tell you who I done it for.
Right.
But just know that, put it like this. If you can't get off to it, I'm not going to put it out. You know what I'm
Which
saying?
is the goal.
You go home to go jerk off, all right, and you can't get off. That means I didn't do my job.
Right. Okay. Wow. Nice.
All right, so even like next year, right? I might start doing porn again, right?
Okay.
We start doing it, and I want to take it in a total direction different than what we always do it, even in the present tense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave that right there. You'll know you're looking at it because it's going to be different. Yes.
Nice. So is that going to be another business of yours?
No, it's gonna fall up under Sin City, because Sin City is an erotica book series that I write, right?
Okay.
Short stories. I try to keep those stories about no more than 150 pages. So it's like short stories. And as a kid, we used to watch Tales of the Crypt. And
I
you
love
know,
Tales of the Crypt.
yeah, it's a
Yes.
30-minute episode,
Yes.
right?
Tales of the Crypt.
Nice and short.
Tales from the Dark Side.
Yep, there we go. Boom.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it was inspired from that.
Oh, okay.
So we have these erotic stories, right, from the Sin City line that were inspired from how they articulated it in those shows, which is with taboo subjects that people really don't want to talk about. Like seriously, like I was telling you, the janitor, that book they shut it down. You know what I mean? But I republished it or whatever. Depending on who, I don't know. You read at your own risk, because I had to put the
A disclaimer.
parental advisory sticker on it.
Okay. and probably some of the adults couldn't take it.
It was because it touches a nerve, and I try to talk about it from that person's experience.
Okay.
So when you read something like Defiled and Desecrated, yes, they say, oh, it's a young girl, but no one ever talks about how a lot of times these girls are the predator. No one ever talks about that. Like how they prey on older men. You'll see an older man with a younger girl. Like, you know, take R. Kelly for instance, right? I love R. Kelly's his music. I love his music. And they'll say, hey, you know, R. Kelly, he's a predator or something. But these girls were even worse than him because
Some of
they
the parents
knew.
were worse than him.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And no one talks about that. So these books talk about those things, they explore it, but in exceptionally graphic detail.
Okay.
Some people like, some people don't. It's okay.
Listen, like you said, read at your own risk, because he described it, the author himself, as exceptionally graphic.
It is.
So that to me is far beyond, what do you call it? What is it? PG, not PG, R17 or something?
We
How
are
they
rated
rated?
XXX. To the 10th power.
And probably then some.